Here I am. Hi. Ah, Pops. Ah, Pops. Thank you for being so generous. And now the pound. Hi, hi, Pops. Right again, Pops. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. How goes? Goes okay. Um, Yes, I'm a little unsure what to do now that the retexture is done. So I figured what we would do is probably just stick around Blender. I really want to I really want to make some glasses because that's what I have IRL. I wear glasses IRL, and you guys may have noticed none of the models I use have glasses. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm probably just gonna make like lots of. Well, I'm probably just gonna make like tiny things and then work on rigging them. Well, rigging them later. But yes, we will start by importing a model. Opening one of our old models. So if we let's go with our fox. Let's go with our fox because he had a lot of work put into him. All my clothes didn't care. And hopefully, whatever we do for this fox will just carry over. Like we can sort it out with just um yeah, with just like changing the. My brain will work. You decided to take a day off. Yes, I saw that in Bowie's channel. Give me a sec. Yeah, I saw you message that in Bowie's channel. I hope you're doing okay. You've been fighting a lot of anxiety lately. Oh, Pop. I'm sorry you're going through that. Well, you stay here and you enjoy your time here, okay? No anxiety here. Right. Let's get my hands are picking controls for substance. Sometimes you just need a day to rest. Yes, learned that. Learned that a few days ago. Damn it! I am so my muscle memory is gonna take a bit. Oh my god, it's happened! 100 stream streak popsicle. Thank you so much, popsicle, for the 100 days of support. You are so awesome. Arrgh. I kind of want these glasses to be fairly low poly. Oh, yes, popsicle, big congrats, biggest congrats. That should do it. I can just maybe erase. This is not substance. Brain. Okay, do it this way, and then I can maybe just give up these two lines. Maybe short. Maybe flatten it down. Oh, Bubba. Give me back the Taurus. Okay, glasses, we just want that because that's going to be really small. And rotation, no, I can't do rotation. The time warp again. Huh, maybe. So if I imagine this is the glasses after they've been scaled, I think 0.2 is fine. Drive the insane. Okay, that's fine. That gives me thinking, sorry. Let me go to here. That's better. I could do that there and then put a disc, put a face in there, which I can then split apart. Thinking, sorry. Let's try 7. The settings will save, so we can always make a new torus. There we go. Hi, cat. B. You're sitting on my keyboard and mouse. This cat. This cat always thinking he's in charge. All right. Let's work around him. So, these faces. Well, no, not just all. This isn't substance. Brain. That I'm missing with your head. That one. That one. Fill. Right. And no, to do that. Okay. Fill. That's weird. Okay. Grid fill. That was it. Okay. This way around. I think that's okay. Face. Grid fill. I'll just offset that by 2 so that it matches the other one. non-proportional. Shade smooth. And take the slide. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Edge, mark, sharp. Edge, mark, sharp. Okay, let's go backwards. Thicker towards here, and I think I did have the right idea before, so, but I think I could execute it better. So if I shift D, Z, and I separate that by selection, go here, go to grid fill, offset by 2. Sorry, answering messages. And then take this, then when I shade smooth, no, I'm just not happy with that. Let me try something else. Shift A, give me a UV sphere. Turn this to 16, which should be the same number of, yes. And if I take the number of rings here and put it down to 8, nope. Oh. I keep UV sphere, put that back to 16. Now, if I take my UV sphere and scale squash it, maybe delete the first half. Delete birth. All. Scale Z. Could be my could be my torus here is too small. So if I shift A, put in a new torus, same segments, but I just try and make it a bit bigger on the minor radius. I'm undoing that. There we go. think that might be better. Yeah, I think that's a better size than the last one. LH, L, delete, H. And I feel like that's a better lens. So, let's see. I'm just gonna take this last edge and try and get it lined up as much as I can. Because hopefully that'll just be solved by a simple merge vert. Mark that. Sorry, mark that as theme, and then go to edges and mark it as sharp. And I want to do the same on this side. So I want to mark a theme and then mark a sharp. Sharp, for anyone wondering, is going to ensure that it, well, looks sharp. It affects the way the light that's it. So instead of trying to look smooth, it's going to the light's gonna bounce off at an angle. At least that's as far as I'm aware of it. And delete these faces. I'm gonna join these together, all, and merge by distance. Okay, that didn't merge, so that tells me the verts are not quite lined up. Could be other things as well, like, but okay. So scale that. Connected only. Scale that so it's right on top. All, and then merge by distance. A friend is DMing me food, and I'm just like, arr. There we go. That seems to have merged everything. Oh, let's pull our torus off and into a new collection. Call this glasses. We could call it accessories, but for now it's glasses. And you can see there when I shade it smooth, it'll go that way around, which I don't want. Why are you not marked as sharp? Edge, mark sharp. There. So now it looks like there's a difference between the outside edge and the part here where the lens is going to connect. And hopefully, if I do get that covered, it'll look right. And I'm actually thinking now, it might be an idea for me to actually keep them these inside faces, because if it's gonna be, why are you not? Yeah, if it's gonna be that's odd. Normally I would be able to just hit F and that would sort it, but apparently it doesn't want me to. might be an idea for me. Yeah. Anyway, the thing I was trying to say, it might be an idea for me to actually keep these extra spaces, because there we go. Yeah, because if I don't merge by distance, then when this is, because I plan to make this lens transparent, so if you see through it and you can't, and there's no face here. Hi, Gex. Yeah, if I do that, then you'll be able to see through the glasses on the inside. I didn't think of that, so I'm doing that now. Grid fill. Loops are not connected by wire/boundary. Hello. Hi, Gex. How are you doing? I hope you are doing very, very well. Shift D, pull down. Edge. Sorry, faces. Grid fill. It's gonna be like that. Ah! Hi, Ryo. A little lizard guy. You want a little lizard guy? I can try that. Just give me a sec to merge these verts. Like I said, we got many points. That you do. Merge by distance. Okay. Uh, Sorry, just making them a bit conclave. Uh, Let me hide this collection. New is going to be a UV sphere. Scale that down. Okay. Little lizard guy. Do you have a reference for it? Actually, I know which lizard to get to do. I can send you my PNG tuber, but you've seen it. Oh, okay. So you want your little lizard? I thought you wanted a little lizard. If you want your PNG tuber, I can try that. I can try that. Send me it over. I have seen it, but obviously a reference a reference would help. What if I'm not a little lizard guy? Then I'll use the reference image that I've found. Pure ref. Setting up the timer, sorry. Right. And I will also add the reference image in here. Image reference. Oh, where did I put that? There we go. Here you go. This will be the little lizard guy. I think we all know this lizard. I sent the ref, but I like this too. Okay. We'll do your guy. Save image. Shift A. Image reference. It'll be more of a bust, but okay. That's a setup timer. Will start now. Separate that. Go there. Modifier mirror. Click apply. I don't know whether that's a dorsal fin or... It is a dorsal fin? Okay. Dorsal fin. If it helps, we got a partial sculpt for Christmas. Aw. Let how about I try working from this? Hi Raven, how's it going? Lots of people in today. Okay. Just ignore how badly I'm doing this. These could be fins, I think, but we're gonna ignore that for now. Step one of doing this. Get it to. Okay. I would like this to come up here a bit. And then I'm gonna add a cylinder to your neck. Hi Oxley, how you doing? We've got a few people in. Could I ask very nicely to have uh oh gosh, shout outs for everyone who's come in? Control J, go into sculpt mode. You doing good? I'm doing fine. Doing a 30-minute quick sculpt for Devious. Uh, sorry, no, Ryo. Just fine. What can I do to change that to great? Just the U. Control Z. That. Thank you for the head pat. I know my head pats don't really make sense anymore since I'm typically a dog these days. Oxley being Oxley intensifies. Yay! Like I want you guys all. I want you guys to always be yourselves. Like snow in Sweden. Okay. I think these are meant to be more fins, so let's see if we can squash them a bit to get them more fin shaped. There. I am not very good at art, by the way. I need to mention. I need to preface that for anyone doing the redeem. You are rolling the dice on what you get. Okay. Don't be silly. This is very inspirational. Oh, I'm glad. All right. Let's do drawing brush. F. want to squash in a bit to try and get your eyes. R. Okay, really small here. Okay, there, that there. Shift A, add a UV sphere with a modifier for mirroring. Scale it to about here, put that there. Oh, separate that. Go into here, remove the mirror modifier from that one because I don't need it no more. Okay. That's Jack's toy, have a little laugh, boy. So you're not down the clown, well I don't let that get me down. I'm your Jack's toy, have a little laugh, boy. Sorry, but I'm not, but... Yep, sorry. Yeah, focus. I'm also sending an image of the partial sculpt. Okay. Let me see. Oh, wow! Nice! Okay. I think I probably have the eyes a bit too wide, but it's fine. Okay, and the draw here. Okay, and if I use clay brush, no, because I don't have the definition. I don't have the head sorted enough. Sharp, crease sharp. Thank you. That's the path for the eyes. That's good for the head, which means I need to actually pull that up a bit. Need more of a head. Oh my goodness! What was that? Kumquat, hi! Deathclaw, Fox Boots and Deathclaw Boots. Hi, sorry. Focusing. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for the bonk to alert me that I missed you. Might be too much on the head. That's fine. Definitely don't want him to have a butt head. How are the two of you doing? That was mean? No, that's fine. You're just so hyper focused. Yeah, can't help it. I want to I want to I want to do my best. He's angry with me. Doing. No. Um. That way. Okay. God, this is cursed. Why do I make? Why do I make things cursed? Oh my god. Especially eyes. I can't do eyes. I know there's supposed to be an upper layer of fat and a lower layer of fat for eyes. I know why, because I haven't done this in a very long time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No worries, good practice. Thanks. Unfortunately, as well, I don't really have time to try and fix anything because I'm pretty sure I'm going to run out of time soon. Uh, Hi, Moon. See what I mean by running out of time? That's the timer. Hey, I'm sorry, Raya. All right, we'll pull that over. We'll take these and put them in a new collection. We'll just leave that. We'll just leave the leave it in here for now. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was time. Ah. Good try. Thanks. I appreciate it. We'll dissolve these edges just to try and reduce the topology a tiny bit. Okay, all of that now in. Gonna move to the side and add a mirror. Rotate -90. And we're gonna scale it right down. You gotta work. You gotta go work out now. Okay, have a good workout. Uh, you want your glasses? I think we want glasses. I think glasses. I think you usually want your glasses as close to your face as you can get them. I would say I can't do that because of the angle. I could angle them like this. Other option is uh, reduce the size more, I guess. Well, I head over here. Turn off the X-ray. Go here. Oh, I guess I turned off the mirror. Could also just be this model. Like, ideally, we want glasses to just, like, rest on the edge of the nose. So, see where the bridge of the nose is? We want the to sort of rest there. Problem here is that the bridge of this nose comes out very far. Ideally, I would have it sitting there. But at that point, it may as well be a monocle. I think that'll have to do. How are you gonna look with that if I everything is hmm. Gesundheit. No, edgewise, I don't want that one. So go to edges, then we'll mark that as a sharp. And we'll also give it a seam there. This is these ones. Let's turn on clipping. Turn off connected on. Turn off that. Okay, that looks alright-ish. I want that there and that there. Gonna mark that as a sharp. Extrude this direction tiny bit. Even that out. No, this way, this way, this way. Black Betty, Bamalan, whoa, Black Betty, Bamalan. What do you scale that X? I want to do the same on the other side with the faces. So if I do this E on the Y, there. That way. Picking out. Do here. If we do this, we will then go and clear this. Clear sharp. No, mark sharp. And I want this one to be cleared of sharp. Mark a sharp here. Mark one there. Sharp. And I wonder, can I get rid of these and not have any issues? Dissolve those parts. Nope. What about if I do it this way? Dissolve those edges. Dissolve that edge. I guess we'll find out. EY to here. And I want to mark these edges of the sharp. Now, I have everything I'm doing this. And I need the body hidden for this. So if I go to face select, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, then I'll Control E. I should be able to extrude. Might be Shift E. Nope. Alt E, extrude individual faces. Then I can go to individual origins and scale these down. Okay, that's fine. I just need more of these. Do a bunch. Go to faces. 1, 2. And Shift E. Nope, not Shift E. Alt E. Scale them down. I always thought about like how furries usually have glasses that are where the legs are like hanging under the ear, which isn't quite right. They're supposed to hang on the ear. So I figured, what if furry glasses just had like a comb part that just hooks onto the hair? You know? Let's clear the sharp from these bits. Return the body. And go that way just to show that comb. Now we'll just leave it there. Go to our statistics so I can actually check. These aren't too bad. And it doesn't look like we're having an issue with light. One thing I do need to do though is I need to mark a seam. Switch that back. Oh! Hi, Bath. How you doing? Switch the body off, that way I can see. You're just getting ready for New Jersey? Have fun on your trip. I am just thinking how I'm going to do this. I'm not... You're gonna have words. Alright, how am I gonna unwrap this? Because I definitely want... So, let's just start by marking a theme, so I can see some of the red. Bath. You're playing a dangerous game calling me cute. You're going to regret that. You're going to regret that, Beth, next time I see you. Like I will remember. I'm a cat. I'm my default phone is a cat. Remember, we don't forget. Develop this edge. All right. When ye get back, ye are in for a world of trouble. Try me. Subdivide there. And subdivide there. That to there, to there, to there, to there. B. You're gonna want to stop that. Hi, it's me. Mark that as a theme, so that should now just unwrap half and half. Downside of these glasses is they're going to be a bit weird, but they're glasses. They will fit on the model. So let me go to material view, go to the glasses. We'll apply that mirror. Hold on. Ah, hold on. Eh. Hide that so I can actually see. That's fine. Okay. Apply this modifier. Oh, need to go to face select. So these two faces. Get rid of them. Then I can go here and I can go to clear theme, go to here, and then I'll just mark a new theme. Adorable boy. Why are you antagonizing the lion? What have I done to you? Because it's fun and you're a cute lioness. All right, you're dead. Ouch. Wouldn't kill you. You like me too. Yeah, I wouldn't kill you. I like you too much. Too much. You're a good you're a good friend, but you are calling me cute and adorable. Wah! Hi Shinryu. How's it going? All right, this one here, Oku Paint. I'll do a quick node setup for Uka Paint with an alpha added onto it. Click that. Solid color. We'll try and get close to. We'll go to a gray for the color. It's because I am. Go over here. Go to metallic and roughness and custom layer it and alpha custom layer custom value. Can help Bath with being a brat. You're good gaming and vibing. Is Ken going to mute me? Unfortunately, I didn't make Ken a moderator, so I don't think there's much he can do. Unwrap with minimum stretch. There you go. I'll increase the margin, yeah. Oh, that is just there? Shouldn't that be a ring? I don't like that. Mark theme. Then we will unwrap with minimum stretch. I'll unwrap minimum stretch. And now it's like that. Why is it like that? You kitty. Bathman appears to have a death wish, people. I just think you're adorable. I will. Rah. Bath is mean. Choo choo. Oh, did you get that from a hype train? Could make you a temporary mod. You started it in malt noodles. That's an option. Okay, cordon that off that way with a seam. Because I think that's the mistake I was making. I also don't need these lines. So fold them. Actually, you know what? It's a simpler way of me doing this. Just delete the verts and then add a mirror. Enable clipping. Apply. Make sure those faces hadn't come back. Okay. Unwrap minimum stretch. That's better. I don't need to worry about placement for them, but for right now. Because they are just a pair of glasses. They're going to have their own material. Oh, God. Okay. Back to UCU paint. This one, this side, this side, this side. Just the lenses. Go into texture paint, go into view, specifically mask. Okay. Give me a reminder of this. Mm. Go into texture paint. Go into solid color with image mask. Preview. Oh. Lenses. Click OK. Channel, custom value for the alpha. I want that at 0. That's not doing that. I will bite you. Uh, You're going to regret this. Maybe I just take these into substance. Just as practice. Custom value, custom value. Oh wait, that's for the solid color. Nope, this one. Custom value and custom value. Change the lens color. I know why the... Yeah, I know why. Hold on. Rah! I have to check this now. If I do this and this, delete that. It's still not really all that... It's still not really invisible. Which is weird because it works on the blush. I wonder if I did something wrong. Maybe I just export the glasses and put them into substance. See if we can get it invisible in there. Or transparent in there. Hi, Ken. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So instead of doing the UV paint node, I'm just going to go into shading here. Object select this one. And just remove all of that. No material for this one. Well, do it that way. Return to layout. We will hide this body. Take this file, export as an FBX. And I had a section in my files for this. Okay. Bass, you sent a picture of a lion cub. That is cute. It's not me though. Did you just wake up and choose violence today? Says my name, which means me. No, that's not how this works. Quick, surround him and stare at him. I'm exporting that. Ken, shush, Ken, you're also adorable. Ha! You're not getting away either. Control Alt S. And guess we'll open Substance now. Launch that. Never use Asante when you look at the import resource is add resources. Hello, B. I'm come to the realization that I might die from you the next time I see you. Yeah, think? You just came to that? But am I going to stop? Apparently not. Hi, B. Waka waka. Ding dong, you win a compliment. Ah. I'm doing all this while I'm packing, which I think is funny. Hey, the croissant. Hi, B. Big night. Samina mina fungi wa Return to painting mode. Okay, so fill layer, add black mask. Well, I best go get done packing up because we're supposed to leave in half an hour. But don't worry, I'll come back to bother you. This one chose violence. Okay, texture settings. Okay, have all that. Every morning. Okay, add or remove channel. I want to add an opacity channel. Okay, so that is on metallic and roughness. That's a specular roughness. Is there do I not was that there before? I don't think there was specular roughness before. Hmm. Okay, and opacity is there. Good. Now I only want to put it onto here. So if I go back to layers, go to here. I better change the color as well so I know what's where. Okay. Port and it's here. Dang it. Properties. That filled in the whole. That filled in the whole thing. Oh, okay. Worked for me. Okay, that there. Our material. That's still not really doing it. Okay, this can go down. Metallic can go up a bit. Uh, Opacity is just not doing anything. Why is it not doing anything? Hmm. Why, Pertel, are you not listening to opacity? Does it have to do with? Hmm. Let me switch to here and try putting FB here as well. No, it's just not listening to. I'm thinking, sorry. Because like I said, this is odd that it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Oh, I know. Okay. So yes, I know what it is. I know what it is. So, shader settings, and uh, metallic, specular, metal rough with alpha test. I'm pretty sure it was metal rough with alpha test. Sorry, with alpha blending. There we go. So I can close that. Only want really slight thing for so that it has color. If I change that to white, then when I put it into the thing, I can probably just change the color. Or, oh no, wait, I can't, can I? Because the lens would be a different material from everything else I'm working with, so I would need to change the color in here. That's fine. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then I go into number 4. Okay, go back to this one, and I want to do a new fill layer with a black mask. And this one, I will change this to be, well, start with red. Red is usually easy enough to notice. Oh, I sat cross-legged, and then I went to put my legs down and hit my cable. Hmm. Hmm. Silver works. So let's go with silver, and we want metal. Want a lot of metal. Roughness. That's gonna be like super shiny. Hello. Let me check my thing in Blender. Uh, okay, so that's fun. Turns out there's a sharp in the middle. Oops. Edge, clear that sharp. So clear that file, export again, FBX. This one, and we'll overwrite it. So I may need to re-import this, but it's fine. Go into Substance, File, New Project. It's fine because I did figure everything out. Hi, Beastie. Open file location. I'm actually going to change it to. Hi, Kitty. Thank you for the thank you for the pound. Thank you for the mini pounds. Uh, File, new, select mesh, classes, create, and I'm going to discard this project. And now if I go over here, yeah, that's not there anymore. Good. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is go here. I'm going to add the properties that I want, which is opacity. So that's that. Go to the croissant. This and this, and we'll bake. Return to paint. Add two fill layers. This one is going to have opacity, metallic, and roughness. This one's going to have just metallic and roughness. And I want to add black mask to both. Hit 4, go here. This and these lenses. And for this one, also red. Okay, that's everything selected. I can see my lines though. Oh wait, I know why. Never mind. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Oh, before I also forget, so switch from open PBR to roughness with alpha blending. There we go. Hi B, can you please? Uh, Roughness can be almost gone. Metallic, light. that's too much. So if I add a bit of fuzz there, um, switch this to the blue that I liked. Okay, and then go to the next one, which is this one here. That was meant to be brown. Well, brown's no silver. Sorry, silver. And go over here. This is actually metal, so that'll be there. We'll bring our roughness to shiny. There we go. And that would be that would be materials. I think. Let me also make a new folder inside of this. Rica glasses. Be So I think that's it, and I just want to now export, presuming that everything is fine over here. I'm quite happy with that. That is a bit odd, I will admit. Why is that the way it is? Okay, I think I see why that is the way that it is. Oh, goodness, goodness. Base! Bath! Why? You. Rah. Because you can, and yes, I'm adorable. I am not adorable. Mm. And because I wanted to give you give back because you've always been super nice nice to me and always there. So I thought, why not? I appreciate that you. I appreciate your appreciation. Okay, and file import resource. Add a source. No, that didn't work. This you. All right, this should be fine. Hopefully, I'll just do an export and we'll see what happens. Is there a thing for scratches? What's this? Edges scratched. Hmm. Let me do another fill there. I want to see if we can add like some scratches to it. Okay. Edges scratched. Ooh. Add a fill layer. Put that over here. Ah. Add a black mask. Okay, it's not compatible with a black mask. It is on the fill layer. I don't want it on the lenses. I was kind of hoping just to get scratches along here, but I guess it's too little to no. That's fine. That's fine. We're still gonna have some pretty glasses. So we go now to export textures. We select here. The output template we're going to use is going to be this one. And we'll hit export. Let me double check that this base color is supposed to look like that, which it doesn't. So I'm going to have to do an export all over again because that's not right. Delete. Go to export texture. Clear that channel from RGB. Go to settings, export, open file location. Oh, I think I get why it's looking the way that it is. Never mind. It should be fine. Okay, we'll cancel all that. Then the other thing for it is going to be rigging. So if I go back to Blender, I will save this though. Save as. Okay, switches back to Blender. And if I go into shading here, I should be able to do image it. So image texture. Open the okay, and it's the albedo into here. Okay. And I want to do another image texture. I'm going to copy this rather than do all that. That's ambient occlusion. This is the alpha. So if I put that into there. Apparently it doesn't like that. But things are invisible, so. Control V. And I think it's the MRS, which is... Wait, I know why it's doing that. Uh, Replace it with that. Okay. MRS is our roughness and metallic. Weird, because if I do it that way, it works. If I do it the other way, it doesn't. Oh well, I only need it this way so that I can do... Uh, so I can start weighting it. Oh, it helps if this is specifically for a fox, I'm probably going to want it weighted directly to the head of the fox. Uh, File. Let me file open. Hit save there. Fox01. Blender. V1 deconstructed, V1 merged. Try opening the merged. Oh. Okay. So this gave me the bones like I wanted. So if I go to File, Append, and this will be Blender. Near 3 hours to do a pair of glasses. Others could probably get that done in no time. Yes. This. This. Append. I just put in a whole bunch of stuff, didn't I? There are my glasses. Delete, delete, delete. Delete. Delete, delete. Here. I should name this. G, Y, A, O, G, Y, X, Z. Hello. Something ain't right here. I mean, I could bring them over this way, but, like, I kind of got them set. Now, why is it that way? That's not right. Uh, Local versus global. Oh, okay. Global. Your friends said I'm crazy. Like I'm the only one. You throw them stones if you. Okay, this one, and clear all groups except for the head. Hmm. Aren't you supposed to have vertex groups? Weight paint. Hair parent. Fluff parent. Oh, so the head is over there. Okay. That's fluff parent. This one's head. Uh, huh, where is the bone collection? No, where is the it's all in layer one, apparently. Do you know what? Fine. 50. Because I think I need to do this and then separate it. Hide this. It's a bit weird. Like, normally I would have a lot of bone groups here. Show all. Well, vertex groups. That's what I'm looking for. Let me open another file and compare. Something I've made clothes for before would be good. My X doggo. Huh? Where, where do I? This is gonna bug me. Uh, object data. Object data represented by a green triangle. Okay, I think I'm thinking of the wrong thing. It's okay. X doggo can close. Yes, so that is where the vertex groups are. Okay. So we're gonna take this one and rename it as glasses root. I'm gonna shift A, add a bone, shall then scale down. I'm going to also change the look to octahedral, so I know which direction is which, because I don't know that with sticks. -90. Okay. Make parent keep offset. So this one has its parent as the glasses root. And you're way over there. Why is the 3D cursor over there? Okay, cursor to world origin. And selection to cursor. Using a bone is probably not the best thing to do, but I can figure out a better way another time. Actually, it's probably better even if I... No, I want it... Sorry, I want it disconnected from this bone, I think, because I want to be able to take them off as well. That might be helpful if I have that ability. Okay. This one. Go into weight painting. Sorry. This and this. We're gonna take this hide, and I want to parent with empty groups. Oh, bring this back. I want these to be, sorry, I want this bit of armature here to be in its own collection in with the glasses. No. Clear all parents. Okay, safe. Okay, bring all that back. Go into this collection, Shift A, add a bone, as soon as I can find one. Armature, add a single bone. Hide these, and if I Alt H, they come back. Yep. Could be the class's root. Shift A, added a new bone. Rotate -90. And go here. Scale that down, and then we'll make this one the parent. Go over here. Take these there. No. Other way around. On this one with empty groups. Okay. Chorus modifier now has the armature modifier. Your armature is 001, which is down here. I don't want it down here. I want it up here. Okay. Want to weight paint. Turn off the mask, and I do want to just fill it in with weight. Fill. Go to object, this one, pose mode. Okay. Go to there. Alt H. Forgot to set this to in front. Viewport in front. Okay. Alt H. I want to take both of these, so I can take this one. Okay, and cursor to selected. Take this one, and then do selection to cursor. And same thing, cursor to selection. And this one, selection to cursor. Good grief. Cursor to selected. No, that's not it. Cursor to selected. This one, cursor, selection to cursor. Let's do selection to cursor for this one. Cursor to selection. Then this one, selection to cursor. Okay, go to object mode. Take these two, hide them. Go into pose mode. Select this one. Okay, that's fine. I do need to fix the rotation. Hi B. Second cursor, keep offset. T Y. Oh, how did I fix the roll with a shift N? Recalculate roll. Viewport the display for the roll. Should be fine. Like, hello. Object mode. What is that? Okay, I don't get that. Do this. Back to here. Go to pose mode. Okay. Well, hide these now. Don't understand that. But I'm quite happy with these. If I go cursor to world origin, file, export as FBX. Sorry. Go to leaf bones, go away, animation, go away, geometry is fine. Selected only. It's gonna be and I want to put these in here. I'll overwrite that. And then I can go into Unity now and try and see if I can get them working. The VCC. How's everyone doing, by the way? Like, I know it's been very quiet. Let me just say you're correct. You're a loser, baby, a loser. It's okay. You're a... Hello, Bath. I'm glad to know that you are still here and choosing violence. Well, how about a mat rock bottom, but you got company. To the gruesome ways in which I'm damaged. To a psychopathic freak. Get out of here, man. 'Cause baby, we're losers. It's okay to be a coked up big fucking hoe. Baby, that's fine by me. I'm a loser, honey, a schmoozer and a dummy, but at least I know I'm not alone. You're a loser just like me. Just waiting for it to for Unity to finish loading. Loves to take its time. Trapped and it gets worse with every hour. You're a loser, baby, a loser, but just maybe if we each sit together, things will end up differently. It's time to lose your self-loathing, excuse yourself, let hope in, baby, play your cards, be who you are, a loser just like me. And with that, our fox is now in and ready. All right, let's see. Unity. There he is. Okay, now we want to open our file location with our FBX and glasses. Assets. This can go in here. This is custom stuff. Create a folder. accessories. And this. Okay. This into here. And this into here. Extract the one material. Oh, select this folder. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we can put these on unapplied import settings for, oh, save that. Okay, so that is there. We are going to go to the Poyomi tune, and we're going to switch that from opaque to transclipping. I believe that was it. We have that there, yeah. We have our alpha map, which is here. Fix. Okay. Ah. The glasses are tinted, but not as much as I thought they'd be. Let's see. Color adjust. We could turn that on for a hue shift. Do we want hue shifting glasses? Could try it. For our Mafica, metaphorical one land of the plastic. Different. Nah, we'll leave it for now. The other thing we have is ambient occlusion. Should be in here. Shading, we have light data. So let's put our ambient occlusion map in. It can't hurt. Okay, and for shading is flat right now. We want to go for realistic. Okay. Now I don't need any of these, but I do need this, which is going to be in specula, reflections in specula. So the packed map, put it there, go there, drop that down, go to invert smoothness. So that's gonna sort it for reflectiveness. Now I can add some special effects if I want. Now I don't really have. Ooh. Do you know what? I can do audio link or anything like that another time. What I actually no, I do need to put in. I do need to put in a map. Sorry. Quick trip to Krita. So if I jump to Krita, Big bad bay. Go here because this is for the porcelain box anyway. So put that there. I will take the AO map, insert it as a new layer, rename it Fox Glasses, and then I will swap over so you get Fox Glasses mask. Then I'll swap over so you guys can see. Here we are. So this is our AO mask for our glasses. Really simple. All I want to do is just put that to black, put that into here. Nope, nope. And I want to change the size to here. I'm just going to erase everything that is not... Why am I using the mouse? Erase anything that is not the lenses. Okay. And these are the lenses, so I would like the lenses to be completely white, so I'm just gonna do really lightly. Actually, I should do it this way so that I can make sure I'm not going over into metal. Those rhythms, shadows, time goes by, clearly as the... Okay, we're gonna do file, export this, and we'll put this with the rest of the Fox Glasses stuff. So there, toys. Okay, that's that exported, and we'll swap back to Unity. And I want to close Krita. I don't care about that, so we're just going to close that. Go here, we'll take our glasses emission map and put it in. Okay, and emission map is going to go there. We can change the color, so we'll change it to blue. There's no emission strength on this, but we can up it. We'll do just a basic 1. And I can hit use base colors. That should be fine. Uh, it's light based. World. Oh, okay. I think light based means that the emission will only go based on where the light is. So that might be fun. Let's try this. I'll try it. It should be fun. Glitter as well, because that's what I wanted to add. Because if you guys have seen me using a public rec model, there's a public rec model that I really like using. Yeah, that's the speed. The density is quite high. Let me see. I could increase the size, maybe. I think that might actually be fine. Let's see. Let me hit play and we'll let me hit play and then we will see how the glasses look. Yeah, I want to slow that down. I may need to add a head shop to this, I think, as well, possibly. I'm not sure. Position and size. Random position is fine. Glitter size. Sparkle control speed. Let's reduce the speed by half. Not pretend I'm off again in my world. That's okay. Let's reduce it more. Excuse me. Demons every which way, but they me the way to stay. Pathing is not what we're looking for. Masking and lighting. Scale with lighting. I have no idea how that's going to affect it, but I want to try it. Now, there was a shape texture thing, so I want to test that. Star. There we go. So now they're little stars. So that's something you can do. You can change. You can uh, change the shape of your glitter. So I go back to the size and I just increase the size. It's not going to be noticeable apparently. Apparently you need it really tiny. Because that is not stars. This is stars. There you go. Now, about the emission, what if I were to add the center out? Yeah, so center out does that. Color adjust, you guys already know. We turn it on and it'll cycle through colors. But I only want it to be blue, so I'm good with that turned off. Light based, I'm kind of hoping that light based means that it'll be brighter or darker depending on. Yeah, sorry, the emission will be brighter or darker depending on where the lighting is. But I think that'll be fun to try. Scrolling. Hmm, not sure. Ba, ba, ba. You can do an audio link. Audio link is simple enough to sort out. Mission, audio link, center out. Obviously, base at a 4. Sorry, this one had a 2. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Something must have gotten stuck in my throat. Ooh. Uh, min for this is 0. And don't do this one. We do this one high. Pop my little soda pop. Whatever effects can I add? I remember parallax was pretty cool. Oh wait, no, not parallax. Was it? No, I think it was. No, it wasn't. Voronoi? No, it wasn't Voronoi. What's Voronoi? There we go. Do, 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 do. Kind of looks broken. And at 1000, it looks, yeah. 50? 25. No, 10. Yeah, Voronoi can be nice. I just need to find what I want to put it on. Trishit? I don't know. Video effects. I don't have a video effect that I want to put on. Proximity color. Well, I don't want to go to... You know what? I'm going too fancy. Let's start putting these on. So take our... Oh, lock this as well. Okay, and take this. Armature. Hips. Spine. Spine 2. Chest. Upper chest. Neck. Head. Okay. I'm going to put these there. And for these, I want the armature. Add a component. I want to do a armature link to head. Uh, merging to bone armature. Link. Oh, can I change the name in here and have it work? F2 head. Bone root prop. It should be okay. Let's change the name back. So that is there, and I also want to add this one a fizz bone, and I don't want it to be affected by forces. So if I put everything in the forces to 0, will that work? Ideally, it shouldn't really be affected anyway because there's only one bone. Lock that. Where are my glasses? Okay. Okay. This is usually because I exported it wrong. This. So file, export, FBX. Selected, everything's the same. Apply custom scaling units and FBX. Okay, let me just take all this. Control A and apply all transforms. File, export, FBX. Overwrite that. Go into Unity. Click this and go open in Explorer. Then I want another file explorer, which is going to bring me to my glasses. So I will open file location, pull this down and put these in here, replace the destination file. I could also do with changing the name. Actually, I'll change the names of the bones as well. That's going to be another thing that is going to be confused on. So F1, sorry, F2. Call this one head. Second one will be glasses. Oh, sorry. Root. Okay. File. Sorry, object mode. That there. File, export, FBX, overwrite. Bring up the two file explorers. Take this, replace. Okay. Delete these glasses. Then put a new set in under the head. Be named armature 001 head. Okay. Add component. We're gonna do a armature link. We're gonna match this to the head. The prop root bone scale is at 100. The avatars is at 1. That is not correct. So if I go back into Blender, file, export, FBX, FBX all, overwrite. Replace again. Okay. Merging bone to armature, hips, spine, spine to chest, upper chest, neck, it didn't have that come up before. Let me just delete that and then put on again. Armature link. Head. Okay. And the glasses root. We'll add VRC bone. And where are the glasses? What are they doing up there? Oh, delete. Head. Why are you over there? Ah. Glasses for the fox. Okay. Export, FBX, unit scale, overwrite. Try this. And then head. Okay, what if I just drop it here? Okay, and then I move them to the head. They're fine. Add a component. Armature link. Please attach to the head. Thank you. I don't know why it was doing that before. Go to armature, glasses root. Go to the fizz bone and hit play because I'm gonna try and sort this out in here. Ideally, it should now be Connected. My goal, what I want is... Yay! Okay. Lock this. Click the fox. Move him back. Forth. Good. And you can see the fizzbone is not really doing anything because it's just one. Okay. And what I want is to be able to grab and move the glasses. Specifically, the bone. Because I want to be able to move them up and down. So what I want is I want to allow grabbing, yes. Allow posing, yes. Snap to hand, I'm guessing. And sorry. Armor chain did not clean up this object because it is still used. Contains it should be fine. Okay. We're gonna just we're not even gonna copy, we're just gonna click this. Is animated, we'll put on. Gonna allow we're gonna snap to hand. And we're gonna go SDK, show this. This is Zohar. Click autofix on whatever says it needs fixed. And I'm gonna do a build and test, build and test. Okay. Ooh, I just realized I can't really test the grabbing part. I'll have to test that off stream by myself, but the main thing is getting glasses in there. Been up there with high school, but now I'm going for my degree. Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. Sorry, honey, I can feel your pain. Maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane? Alright. That should be everything. Fingers crossed. I will close this without saving because I'm evil that way to myself. VR chat. Hit launch. Launch in desktop mode. All this for a pair of glasses. Maybe you have what I need. I have one tiny question. Tell me, do you demons bleed? Right. Avatar, test avatar. Apply. Oh, okay. Let me show you guys. Oh, hold on. Back to there. This one to VR chat. There we go. That should work. There we go. Yeah, we now have a nice pair of glasses. I will let you guys know if they are grabbable. Yeah, I think they're cute. I think they work. They're not too bad. I don't think they're too bad on the quality thing as well. And also, I don't need to put a head shop on because apparently, because I forgot that our head is in the middle. Like, this is me moving my head around. I can't see them. I could put a hip chop on if I want to. I don't think it's necessary though. Yeah, we have pretty glasses now, fancy glasses. I would like to be able to, you know, grab them and let other people grab them if they want to. But we'll see. But yeah, we made a pair of glasses. It's a small win, but it's a win. Right. That's also been quite a while that we've been going, so I'm going to find us a raid target. Raid target for us will be... Who will we use? Who will use as a raid target? I think we'll raid into Monkey Shine. We don't raid into Monkey Shine very often. Let me also take a really quick screenshot of this, just in case we get asked for our text. All right. Oh, and Monkey's only just starting. All right. So you guys all have a wonderful, fun time over at Monkey Shine, and I will be back tomorrow. Yes, I will be back tomorrow. I think we might play a game. I think I'd like to play a game. But yes, thank you all so much. Beth, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Red Design. Really, really appreciate it. Despite you calling me cute. But yeah, well, I had fun making these glasses. All right, let's go. Okay, bye bye.